Have you been overthinking a little bit more than usual lately? We had a solar flare, an X-class solar flare, just 2 days ago, and that tends to zap your system, causes you to feel wired and tired, and can create some purging in your body and your mind. Tonight we have a full moon in Libra, and the sun is opposing Aries. Libra means or stands for harmony and balance, relationships, and Aries is truth, bold directness, and self. And so when these two come together, sometimes it can cause a little bit of tension. Aries says, be bold and speak your truth now without consequences. And Libra takes a moment and says, well, what about how it affects everyone else? And so this then turns into the mind. It turns into the overthinking. Your system starts to go into scan mode, replaying what happened, reevaluating what you said, what you did. Were you out of balance? How did others interpret it? Because Libra, you see, is air, and so that means it stays in the mind. It loops and overactivity. This full moon tonight or tomorrow is actually a gift because it's helping you to see the truth of where in your life maybe you override all of the truth that's in your life, where you're over functioning to try to keep a balance. I'm a Libra moon, so I feel this very deeply, and it was a pattern that really took over my life without even understanding or realizing it. But once I did and started to work with the repatterning of my mind, I began to understand that instead of ruminating and thinking about all the things I said or did and wondering how they were affecting others, I started to live my life in alignment with my truth, so that anytime I did something, it was coming from the truth of who I am in my most authentic way. So that if I went back and I replayed what was happening, instead of questioning how other people were feeling, how I was reacting, I knew that I was in my truth and that I could stand by that. And this actually relates to the philosophy of Ma'at from ancient Egypt, which was living in truth, balance, and cosmic alignment. When someone died, their heart would be weighed on the scale next to a feather to see how heavy it was. And if it was too heavy, you would not be allowed to go to the afterlife. But the heavy heart, it wasn't about what you did in your life. It was about how in alignment and in your truth you were throughout your life. That weight of the heavy heart is overthinking. It puts you out of balance and away from your truth. But if you learn to interrupt that pattern and that loop and return to your truth and return to your true authentic self, then you can interrupt it and return to your balance. I just made a post about how you can work with this.